I say technically because I have no damn idea what we're doing here. Alright, I'll put that over here for that. Da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Okay.
Yay, there is video.
Oh my god. Zomodermicard. Camera stream info. Oh, hey, I saw a Fluffy. Saw a Fluffy chat. No sources added. What is this even? Suppose the chat is the only thing I need to have up here, isn't it? Yeah, I would imagine. Oh, gee. Would also help if I didn't close it out either. Okay. Which means I can keep that up as well. And still have chat active because I want to. Because I like to see chat. It's fun. It's also a good idea that I don't have Discord put up on my little tablet here, because then I'd never get anything done with you meme spamming.
You're welcome.
I think it's hilarious though that you go through the memes afterwards because it really tells the tale of everything that was happening.
Yeah, I kind of go back and see like, what happened here? Okay.
You look cute.
Fucking lies.
Accept my compliments or pay the price.
I don't know. I did cash my check recently. What's the price?
The price is you sleeping on the couch.
I'm already gonna be doing that.
Well, not if you say nicer things.
I mean, I didn't think I'd get.
If you say nicer things, Sam can sleep on the couch instead.
Or none of us could sleep on the couch.
I think Sam wants the same thing.
What?
Wants to say something or is the same thing? I don't hear what you had said.
Say something.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm confused on why I was sleeping on the couch.
So, Quinn would have room?
Squished together. It's fine.
It'll still be winter. It's fine. You group up.
Or, get a bigger bed.
That works too.
I do like my space. You guys are gonna have to cuddle somewhere else.
I think it's adorable that you think you have a choice in that.
That's adorable that you think that's actually the truth.
What?
Nothing at all.
Okay. So, moving on. Last we left off, you had taken an assignment from. Oh, geez. You'll have to forgive me because my brain hasn't been here all day. So, that's fine. I didn't expect it. Taking an assignment from Yarum's freelancer board, you have traveled to the home of a soldier in the care of one Father Maloris. And, well, it seems that his friend had been blighted by some strange affliction over the course of the last month. And his ritualistic attempts to cure the man were coming to a head. he requested your aid to help secure his ritual site while he attempts to cure his old friend. A battle with these imp-like creatures in the darkness.
They are now officially known as night monkey motherfuckers.
Okay. Sure. But a fierce battle ensued. While the group fought valiantly, and the aforementioned night monkey mothers were able to steal victory from the jaws of defeat and escape into the barn with this satchel that Father Maloris was using as a focus for his friend. Gilfan was hot on the trail of this creature who had the satchel, with everyone else coming up quickly behind. Where we will rejoin our scene in progress then. That's up to you guys.
Do we have a turntable?
No, you are currently out of combat at the moment.
But, okay.
But Gil was in the thing.
Yeah, Gil, who is faster than all of you, took off after it and disappeared into the barn that is... Or the
Barely
stables that are in the
faster
back.
than Scotty.
Barely faster?
I have never
Maybe
been
at the
in a
moment.
barn before.
What'd you say, Kevin?
I have never been in a barn before.
You were pretty attached to those horses back in the valley. This surprises me.
They weren't in a barn.
It's fair. They were probably either working or he was riding them. Because he had stable hands attend to them. Silver
Scotty will
spoon mother...
Scotty will sigh and shake her head at the elf.
You got something to say, huh? You got something to say there, Quinn? Neutral arbiter my ass.
Oh, I'm sorry. Silver spoon mother...
I'm gonna make you a shirt that has neutral arbiter written across it and an X through it and say a little arrow below that says opinionated bitch.
Hey. That's the difference between Dungeon Master Quinn and your friend. When I'm adjudicating the rules, I'm a neutral arbiter. Apart from that, I'm a sassy motherfucker.
Oh, thank you for clarification. You're still getting that shirt.
Free shirt. I do like my ironic sassy shirts.
Nice.
So, your move is what now?
Well, are we actually seeing Gil, or did he disappear into the barn?
He dashed into the barn.
Okay, Scotty's move is definitely to follow closely behind, seeing as the beings aren't dead yet.
Okay.
Just, if you actually need me, I'm just gonna stay right here, so just yell.
Roro, we are all getting paid to do this. Get in the barn.
Get in the bag, Nebby.
You know what happens in barns?
Horses live there? What are you so concerned about?
Markham's on my side, I just know it.
stares at Dwarf.
Oh, I want to say something, but it's
There's
bad.
in dwarf. What do you want to say, Patrick?
Well, I mean, Morgan wants to say something, but it's bad, so.
Here with the motherfucking class.
Something about you know, going and rolling in the hay and such.
Ludes and dwarf.
Here.
Scotty will just continue on without Roro if he's going to be a priss about it.
Bye.
Well, Morgan's going too. That fucker has to die.
So Roro, are you staying behind?
Since everyone feels so strongly about my entrance into the barn, he will hold his breath for a few minutes and plug his nose and take a big step in.
Well, approaching the stable towards the back of the property, it seems to be, well, the worst smell you get is the smell of somewhat old hay. It looks like this hasn't been in use for a while. And Roro is a priss. We understand this. But no, there's no animal dander or refuse to be worried about.
Well, at least that puts me at ease.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a round with perception, please, as you're entering.
Perception.
Perception.
Well, I'm a little distracted.
It's because Morgan's there.
I mean, yes, but it's also because there's possibly horse species everywhere.
Yeah, Roro is busy being overdramatic. And as you're kind of no more what?
No more inspiration for you.
What? You mean Roro gives out inspiration?
I do.
That's a new one. So, taking a quick look around, Roro is clearly on the lookout for things that might ruin the shine of his new boots. It is Morgrim that spots the freshly disturbed trail along the floor, leading back behind one of the spots in the stable where it looks like the loft has kind of collapsed in on itself, and there's kind of an old trail of hay kind of cascading down from the spot in the roof, or a spot in the upper deck, where you hear a bit of a wind through a keyhole kind of sound. Taking a quick look, you notice that there's a waver. Basically in the crook where the outer wall meets this hay pile. It's almost like a faint shimmering in the air.
A faint shimmering?
Yeah. Almost like... it's almost like a heat mirage.
Well, I'm gonna assume that's not a good thing then.
What's not a good thing? What? Starts looking at the floor.
He will point out the mirage thing.
Do you think Gil went in there? Scotty, you like to blow fire. Go in there.
He probably is. Fine, I'll go ahead then. Scotty will move towards the stuff. Is there an easy up because we're talking about a wizard with no dex?
Well, no, it is relatively ground level where where this shimmering is, and as you start approaching where it's at, the air seems to take in a bit more of a chill. Not that it bothers you, but you notice a slight difference in a slight difference in temperature around this, and almost like a breeze, and the air around seems a little more humid.
Probably go then. I'm guessing she doesn't see the monk.
No. You looking at this, you see a wall essentially. You see behind and through this like shimmering patch.
Stepping into the shimmering patch, it does nothing.
What's that?
If Scotty steps into it,
Let's see. What's your passive arcana? Arcana score plus 10.
would be 17.
17. Yeah. You can identify this gate just by kind of glancing at it, that it does seem to be a fixed gateway. It seems to be fairly stable for the moment.
She will sigh loudly. Of course. You two may want to follow along. It seems that they took the fight elsewhere.
I sort of figured.
Scotty will take a quick look around to make sure that they're not missing anything in distraction of this gateway.
Missing anything? How?
Like, if there were any more of the devil things there. The hateful things that need to die.
Hateful things that need to die. Check your perception.
Or, any blue-haired monks laying about.
Laying be the key word here.
Little mothers jumped him. The only thing that you notice is the party members at your back and the gate in front of you.
Well, then I suppose. Are you two willing to follow through?
Right with you.
I guess so.
Book number 2 has.
Alright, Scotty goes through the gateway.
Okay, through the gateway with you.
Whoever follows after Markram.
Like a true hero.
Morgan will follow right behind Scotty.
Alright.
Sending the mage first.
Like a hero.
You're a muscle mage. It's fine.
That is so untrue.
No, it is true. You have way high strength.
Okay, so stepping through this portal, you first and foremost, Morgrim, you, as soon as you step through here, you immediately feel that the tether to your spiritual weapon is severed.
Okay.
It has gone out of range of you. So that's a thing. You stand in a lightly misted veil. There are several twisted, gnarled trees scattered about you, and a low mist clings to the ground. Faintly through the underbrush, you see, or through the canopy, you see faint spears of moonlight fighting their way down towards the ground, creating small shafts of light, but nothing. The cover is relatively thick here, but it seems to be thinning out as you move towards the as you adjust into it. The air is carrying a bit of a chill on it, and it feels like a rain might have just hit recently. Give me another round of perceptions.
That's some bullshit.
We're no longer in a barn. I'm good.
Apparently so.
Look for things better when I'm not actively looking.
Yeah, this is true. You will all see, crouched near a tree, the you will see Gil hiding behind a bush. His back is clear to you, but it seems that he's observing something that's moving further in front of you.
Scotty will resist the urge to walk hastily and try to approach quietly.
Anyone else?
Out of character. Hey, Gil!
Expected that.
Okay, step back into character. He's going to do the same as Scotty.
Alright, keeping low. Morgrim?
Seeing them try to be sneaky, I guess Morgrim's just gonna stand still.
Well, I mean, relatable.
Some people don't some people don't trust their own ability to sneak. It's fine. So, those who are moving forward quietly, check your stealth.
But could we not?
You're the one who wanted to sneak.
With advantage for Scotty, because Roro.
No.
Quinn, I don't like your tone.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Great. We'll have a discussion later.
Yep. So, I mean, the 13's not terrible, especially when you have no bonus. So good job there. But yeah, the
She's
two
a
of you,
clumsy girl.
the two of you reach Gil, who, let's see here. Well, oh, that does not bode well. Let's get those rolls out. So you see him turn back, and he'll look at you, Scotty. He'll just kind of give, one of those nods, like, he sees you. He notices you. Does not seem to notice Roro. Because Roro is like a goddamn ninja right now.
The sneak is that high when you're glowing white.
You're hiding in the mist. Your paleness, your your paleness blends into the low-hanging fog.
There we go. Wow.
That's how we'll describe that one. I mean, you're great in the snow. Might be one of those It might be one of those evolutionary things. We don't know.
He's starting to disappear because other people want him to.
But yeah, the two of you end up sneaking up there. You guys are here, and might as well bring you to the map.
Bro was just gonna whisper to Gil, "Hi."
Question.
D, a jar of almonds.
How long has it been since all of this fighting has happened?
I want to say combat last time was 5 rounds? I don't remember what spell you had running beforehand.
I made a flamey sword for Roro. That's still a thing.
Is that your forge thing?
No, it's elemental weapon I had used to make his sword fire.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So, with all of this, it probably has ended because you were looking around the barn for a little bit.
Lasts for an hour. Did we look around the barn for an hour?
Normally these things are 1 minute. So if it's 1 hour, then yeah, Flamey Sword still is active.
Sweet.
Breath weapon is not. Sad face.
Yeah. You're in a forest now, so maybe that's a good thing.
Or, lots of ammunition.
I feel like I upcast that elemental weapon too. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Can we double check what the...
See.
He wasn't rolling the damage for that.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like. 2d6 for Roro. 6. No, that was his little Healy thing. We'll have to just count that as probably just base level cast then. Unless your spell slots look like they facilitated the higher level cast.
I'm out of everything, so fuck if I know.
Okay then. So, getting back into it, Gil, who's crouched behind a bush, will, hear Roro whisper to him, just kind of look over. He doesn't react heavily, but it's you notice that it's like he didn't see you up until that point, so good on you for that.
Yay! Does that mean I get what we were training for, more?
No. Because you weren't training stealth, you were training acrobatics.
Quinn, stop.
Stop fishing.
When you have something you're good at, you do it often.
But you have to be good at it. So, he will direct you to look at the just over the bush, where you see this twisted, hunched, crone-looking creature sitting there, and one of these small goblinoid-looking things handing her the bag. It's just, you hear her cackle a little to herself and start walking up to this tree and fiddling with the bag. Seems like she's starting to scratch things into the bark as she's taking little reaches into this satchel. Gil just kind of looks at you. He's like, well, that doesn't look too good.
I suppose before she gets to doing anything, we should put an end to it.
Just kind of readjusts the grip on his spear and just, all right. Do we have a plan or just go get her?
I think we should spread out and maybe hit from corners around them and kind of a silent ambush, if you will.
All right, if the two of you can get around, I'll hit him in from the middle. You can pincer him in.
I think it's a good idea. That way none of them can run away.
All right,
Fair
well,
enough.
we'll let you take the point on this one, Roro.
Out of character, it's a terrible idea.
It is.
In character, his thoughts like, it's about time.
Out of character, Scotty is thinking about the time when he took point with the kobolds.
Oh.
Yes.
Rose is gonna give a serious nod.
All right. Well, you give us the signal when you're in position to go.
I can make a peacock sound.
That'll do it. All right, so Gil is lying in wait for Roro to signal the charge.
So is Scotty moving like down here?
That wasn't discussed, but I think it's yeah, if you're spreading out, it would seem that it was intended for Scotty to go south where Roro's going east.
Okay.
Did you want me to clarify that in character?
It's as soon as Roro starts moving, it pretty much become obvious. So, with you both moving, I would like a fresh stealth from both of you.
Do you hate me or something?
All the chances to fail.
Pretty much.
And with our rolls combined, that's a 20!
Yay! So then I should combine all the creatures' rolls together.
No, thank you.
Is that what we're doing now?
Clink, clink, clink. Monitor your tone.
Yeah.
I wonder if Gil is more frustrated or amused with the fact that Ro and Scotty just went stomping through the forest loudly.
Again.
Or was he expecting it? All right. All right. So you guys were here. 5, 10. Well. So we had that. So 5, 10. Scotty, your movement is 40 currently, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. And Roro's at 30, yeah? Okay. So you're moving at half pace with under stealth. So you guys are about there. And as you kind of break in the bushes and start kind of moving away, you see the two darklings just kind of look up and just, they're here. It seems that everyone has been alerted to your presence.
Grand.
Internally, well, fuck.
I'll keep them busy. I'm whacking. And this will be our blood pressure checks there. So, you go on ahead with that.
Some bitch. Damn it.
Wow. Wow.
I think that's the worst she's ever done.
They might be.
Well, it was a crit fail, so probably. Meanwhile, I crit succeeded, but didn't have my goddamn token select.
I'll adjust for that. That was a legit roll. And let's put him on the initiative. Guess I need that.
Kind of funny though, the guy that doesn't know what's going on or what the plan is because he knows he can't be sneaky, super ready. People who are part of the plan kind of like, meh, whatever.
Well, to be fair, you did see them start to split off. I will give you 1 round worth of movement or action if you care to do that before we begin. So if you would like to move or cast something, because at this point we're still assuming stealth conditions, but they had a moment to themselves. So
Yes, I will do something. I'm just in the bathroom. Okay, moving or casting or something.
essentially, you'll have a round to do something before we begin our initiative order.
Well, there, I can get to about there, and that'll be good.
Okay. Why does this happen every damn time that I lose connection to my keyboard? I am getting so sick and tired of this. Yes, remove. Yes, add. No, I don't care about what the hell's a. Apparently, there's a Roku player somewhere nearby. I did not know. I do not care. Add my keyboard. Swear to him, doll. It can't be that far away. This never gets any easier. Oh, keyboard, it found it. Connect it. Fuck it. Get it. Well, okay, fine. Well, that's doing that. I'll work on something else here. Okay, good. My device is ready to go, apparently, but it's not showing that it's here. What even is my life? Hey. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna have to get my setup for close range, I guess. There we go. That's why you have multiple keyboards, apparently. Stupid old ass wired keyboard, but whatever. What the hell ever.
Your age is showing.
It's also reliable. It's also reliable.
Age? I have a wired keyboard.
Yeah, yours is also showing. I don't
Mine
know.
is fucking rainbows.
That definitely brings you down at least 30 years.
To be fair, I had one that could be rainbow, but it broke. For some reason, it just decided to quit.
Well, it clearly doesn't have the right ass because a good ass doesn't quit.
This is true. No, we'll go with this one. All right. There we go. Now we hit the sending. Okay then. So, seeing them move, and pretty much immediately, you can see that the creatures are on high alert, and they kind of pick out the two of them. You take the quick moment of excitement to kind of dip in close. And we will begin with Morgrim. It is your move. It is your move.
Hooray. Let's see here. So from whereabouts I'm at, can I see them and see that there's a bitch with the thing doing things?
You got dark vision 60 feet?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're within your range.
Okay. I think that'll work. Alright, we're gonna keep going. 5, 10. Curse my stubby dwarf legs. But.
At least they're strong in other ways.
That at big. Which the slashing and +1s are not there.
Yeah. So who are you firing at?
The big bitch and the doing things in the tree.
The big bitch doing things. Gotcha. I understood that. Okay, let's see. 20 to hit. Will connect.
Now she gets to be all glowy, right?
Yes, she is now emitting light. She's
Sweet.
not happy about that.
Somebody go hit her real hard.
Yeah. No freaking kidding. So...
And that's good for me. I did not
That's-
move in action. Well, could re-summon my thing, but we'll hold off.
all right. Roro.
It's
Your
like-
your plan worked perfectly in your mind. You were getting all the good boy pats,
Oh, thank you.
and then they noticed you.
Oh,
And it wasn't Senpai.
no. Well, feeling embarrassed about his fail, he's going to try to make it up.
Ooh, okay.
Wreck them bitches.
Alright, you can definitely hit all of them, and that is... What is your spell DC?
15.
15. Alright, and that is... Will?
Nice.
Wisdom. Alright. Alrighty then. Come on. Click. Click like you mean it.
Click it. Click like you mean it.
Alright. Your spell takes hold of both the crone and the nearest thing. The nearest critter. Anything else out of you?
Oh gosh, no. I don't think I have anything.
You still have movement.
Oh, I guess I do. In that case, I will... Well... I'm good with that.
Okay. Where are you? There you go. Yep.
Concentration, right?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. The creature who is currently slowed. Let's see, what is we have to do with this?
-2 to
Yeah,
AC.
I'm reading the other things. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
All right, has to roll a d20. All right then. The creature's effect takes hold this turn, despite slow. Though her movements are sluggish, it seems your deliberation has it took long enough for her to get the majority of whatever she was trying to accomplish done. And taking the seemingly the last bits of essence from this pouch, and it's kind of this dull gray luminescent powder on her hands as she kind of raises it up towards the tree, takes her other hand, which is got these wicked talon-like nails, slashes it across her palm, and smears the combination of this resin and her own blood onto this tree, which splits with a sickening crack.
You bitch.
There was a
Being
50-50
careful.
there was a 50-50 chance that this wasn't going to this wasn't actually going to pan out for them. So the tree splits open and kind of crumbles away as if 20 years of rot just happens in an instant. I guess I could just delete that then, seeing as how this thing is decided to show up there, despite I not wanting it to go there. Sure, fine, whatever, doesn't matter. Leaving this bulbous mass of roots and pale ochre flowers with that seem to dribble with what could only be assumed to be congealed blood as it rises from the ground. The roots of the tree start to again wither and crawl inward as they take root and push up, lifting this bulbous mass of soil and rotted wood and what looked to be several corpses intermixed into it.
Sorry.
And that will put that initiative right there. There. Okay. So, with that, that is all the hag can do for this turn. Now needs to make a 15, you said your save was?
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of its turn, the hag makes her save.
That bitch.
Fucking ho!
I wasted a spell slot on this.
Initiative didn't work out for you, and with the 50-50 shot, it was a good plan. It was a good plan. Just because it didn't work out directly doesn't mean it wasn't a good plan. I'm just saying Zork had an excellent plan, and that didn't work out for him either.
Okay.
So we have Gil up in the order. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he will dash up. And, yeah, let's see. Don't think he actually cast anything. He was just kind of beating the shit out of things. So we're going to... Yeah. See, we got out of 4, out of 2. Alright, he will use a spell slot to... What is that? Up to 3. You know what? We're going to go for it and upcast it, and he will attempt to use Bane on the whole goddamn lot of them.
Yes.
As he just kind of scoops it, one hand on his symbol, and just kind of scoops with the other hand a bit of the mist, and just kind of try and shove it at them. So we've got DC for Gil. Alright, and that is Charisma. Yeah, okay. 7, 16, 16, which was his save DC. That's a delight. And for the other thing, all right. So, good and bad news. The bad news is 50% of them saved. The good news is it was the Darklings that saved. Which is really, really impressive, seeing as how high one of these things' charisma is. So, yeah, he's going to hold there, bringing it to the Darklings' turns. And I believe slow gives them half their movement, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah, they can still make it. And this one will just jump up there. All right. Roro, you are getting stabbed at
Lovely.
with a dagger.
Yay.
Armor is 13, correct?
Yeah.
All right. 5, 7, 8, 9. All right. That is a 12. That will miss. Attacking Gil, rolled a 2. Yeah, that's not happening. All right. At the end of the turn, the Darkling will attempt to save. It is still slowed. Bringing it to the plant-based monstrosity. Let's see that. Okay. It has. Does it have? Does not have reach. Okay, it is fresh, so got a 20-foot, 5, 10, 15, 20 as it starts shambling around, and with these barbed whip-like roots will start flailing at Gil. That will be a 6, 7, yeah, that'll be a hit. 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll miss. And that will miss. So it takes 3 strikes at Gil. One of them connects. For 8, 10 damage. So 40. And he must make a Constitution save. All right, which he passes. Okay. Scotty.
I'm sorry I haven't gotten past the point of panic. I'm still trying to figure out what to do.
Holy shit!
All the internal screaming right now.
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try a thing I've never done before. Can I feel like I'm gonna fail at reading myself? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna try this because I'm desperate for something to the planty thing.
All right.
So hopefully this doesn't turn out like burning dead. And of course I'm aiming to reduce it.
Enlarges it by accident.
Can it be cockroach size?
Let's see here. Large. So if it reduces, it is halved in size. Okay, so if it's successful, it will reduce it to a half of its current size.
Okay. Could it not be successful?
Well, I'm just double checking to see if it can even work that way. So,
I don't know.
all right, con save. What's your DC?
It is 15.
15.
And it
Roll-
is Bane, right?
It is Bane. So it rolled a 17.
Hang on, it is Bane.
So you said it was a 16 was your save?
15.
15. All right. So it is currently Bane rolled a 1. All right. So honestly, with its roll, it could have it was just beyond your ability. It had rolled a little too high for even a max Bane to work on it. However, again, just because it didn't work didn't mean that wasn't a good idea. All right, so you still have to move, correct?
Welcome to my life.
Going to use my movement to walk right out of this game.
Jeez, okay.
I'm really squishy and really don't want to get close to that thing.
Then don't get close to it. I'm just saying, you've got movement and your bonus action if you can do anything with them. Can or wish to.
Okay. Thing is, she got aggro. Has very. Skill. And I believe that she doesn't have
That she doesn't have what?
a bonus action of her.
Oh, okay. All right, so you skitter there to provide some support for Gil. All right. Morgrim, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, with advantage.
To make a what with advantage?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
All right. Go on.
Makes me curious. And 20, 25. I can get there. I want to fuck up the crone, but big guy is here. Made of flammable material. Alright, I'll do that. Fuck it. Burn another first level. Yeah.
YOLO mode.
I'm going to... I'll just roll that first so that it's out there because I is making the Searing Smite and going to smack at the thingy.
At the plant thingy?
And miss. Woo!
I always picture Smite being a waka waka slap.
Well, here's the thing. You are in a technical flanking position. So that is a +2.
I'm pretty sure a 13 still doesn't hit though.
A 13 does hit.
Oh, sweet. Then yeah. Take 5 fire and 6 slashing. And he is now on fire, I believe. Let me reread it. Next time hit a creature with different intensity, attack deals, yada yada yada, and causes the target to ignite at the start of each of its turn. So yeah, on its next turn it has to make a con save or take the fire damage again.
Okay.
Yay. Burn, bitch, burn.
All right, and that only works for the next round, or is it until it makes the save?
It is up to 1 minute until it succeeds on its save.
Okay, so it's just burning for a while. All right, cool. Is that all from you? Not that wasn't pretty good, but
that was movement, bonus, and action. So,
okay.
Yes.
Roro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my new favorite thing.
Your fancy sword of fiery, flamey justice.
Okay, Quinn, close your eyes.
Unfortunately, this is the internet, which means it's forever.
Nice. Fine. Fine.
You are on all kinds of tilt. It cannot take its reaction to strike at you for your failure. So, hey, Slow did something there.
That's true. In that case, for a bonus action, I'm going to give 1 Bardic Inspiration to Morgrim.
Hooray! He does love me.
It's just for everything under the beard.
Everything under the beard.
And I mean the length of the beard,
Oh.
not like in the skin. Love you.
That's kind of sad, seeing as how the dwarf is about 80% beard.
I mean, he's changing my mind slowly. Blindfold.
Blindfold. So, it is the creature's turn. Yeah, we're just going to not like what had done there. So that's 5. So that's 1. Just quick math. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Wait, 3, 4, 5. Okay. As the crone will raise her gnarled hand and just kind of give this very humorless grin at Gil and send several bolts of energy careening into him. So 3 plus 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Gil takes 16 points of damage as several blasts of energy go crashing into him. Kind of takes him off his feet a little bit and has to readjust himself. And make a Constitution save, which he succeeds. Bane is still active. And speaking of Constitution saves, Gil has to make one. Okay, good. So he can't... So his perception was crap, but now I'm rolling 17s. I'm okay with that. Gil gets to make his turn. There is this big flowery bullshit here. And a thing. Okay. Alright, let's clear out some of this rabble here. I think that's a real good idea. So, first strike is going to be at the thing Scotty is pincering with him. 9, 16, 17, 18. Alright, for 5 points of damage. It is still up. These things have... Okay, so... 12. That will be a glancing blow on it. 4, 9, 4... What did I say beforehand? 4 damage before?
5.
5. Alright, so that's 9. Shit, this thing is still up. Okay, bonus action. That'll hit, and that will take it down. I don't know which one you were, so... I don't know which one I rolled on, so you're just gonna be on there. And... Yep. He's got some of the... Yep. He will... Key point for flurry of blows on the plant critter. So 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage. As he smacks that thing. As he's taking advantage of everybody being around him. Flank all the things. And he will remain there. Which brings it to the remaining Darkling. Who will... attempt to stab Roro in the spleen, we'll say.
Well, we don't need that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That will hit you for 5 points of damage.
I think you're lying to me. Pictures or it didn't happen.
18 plus 5.
Fuck you.
You bitch. Did you doubt me? How dare you?
Wow, you actually sent it to me. How do I know you didn't just position that and then take the picture?
Because I'm better than that. If I wanted to cheat, I would just say that you were dead.
That is also true.
Second here is I need to plug in my headset because why not? Why would this thing... Why would I think ahead and make sure it's charged for game night? Why would I do that? That's silly. Stop being
I don't
silly.
know. I never do it either.
All right, so that is the Darkling who shanked Roro. The thing is going to what's its intelligence? Okay. Morgrim. Evens or odds?
Nerve. Even.
Okay. So it needs to make what save or continue burning?
Con.
Con save. All right.
And my thingamajigger is fitting.
Fitting. 17 plus 3. It is no longer on fire.
Bastard.
So that hasn't harmed it much yet. So oh, sure. What is this? Oh, that's a bonus action. All right, well, we'll certainly do that.
Do all things.
Well, I mean, why not? It's
Don't
it's a
encourage him.
it's a thing that can happen.
I encourage him to bring it.
So
Don't play a squishy wizard.
I don't. I'm a tanky cleric.
Okay, there you go. So from the mass, and of course I don't have that thing actually on hand, because why would I? Had all but one token ready to go. How about that? Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Is this, what is this, CR quarter? Alright, I'll pull that out of my deck. So, as this thing starts to rear its limbs to start trying to crash down on Gil, the shuddering and shaking of its motions dislodges one of the corpses that comes tumbling out of it. And once it hits the ground, you see it twitch and begin to rise. So that's a thing. But at this point, this thing is going to slam down onto Gil. And then, of course, it's still Bane, so it's got that. 18 per 5. 19, 20. Misses because of Bane. Second strike definitely misses. Third also misses. Go Bane. And 1 second. I need to grab my other handy dandy cards because they're handy and dandy. 0, 8. These are 8s. And There we go. That's the one I need right there. Okay. So, the freshly dislodged zombie will take a slam at Morgrim. What's your armor?
21. No, a 19. Not 21
19?
yet.
Not yet. Give it a little time. All right, so it gets up off the ground and starts clawing at you, and you just kind of bat it away with your shield.
Give me a few thousand gold. It will be.
Oh my. Scuddy.
I have a plan. I just don't know if it's a good plan.
It's a good plan. Do it.
Live in the moment.
The fact that you have a plan is a good sign. Do
It's
it.
always a good sign. Let's do this.
My question is, how big is a 20-foot cube?
A 20-foot cube is a 4 squares by 4 squares.
Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Okay, you guys are safe.
This truly does reek.
Minus the zombie, including Morgrim. It's a win-win.
This reeks of I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
Okay,
This is how it's looking to me.
Scotty is pissed about this bitch laying havoc into her man, so I'm gonna cast this at her for being the center point. Also, this is a transmutation spell.
Okay.
So
Erupting Earth. Yay spells. I believe actually you wait, I will give you control of that token then.
Okay.
All right, should be under the tokens page, and you can drop that in where you like. Look at that, it's even got your ranges for you. Isn't that nice?
That is nice. If I bump it up there, does it hit the plant and the hag?
Yeah, they're both inside the area.
Then I want...
See, we'll just assign that to everybody so that the folks at home can see.
Shouldn't that be a 4x4?
It is. It just didn't have the aura around it for whatever reason that everyone could see.
Okay, I was like, I can see it. Also,
There we
I
go.
took my...
There we
So with that spell, I can change my transmutation.
Yes, you cast a transmutation spell and you can alter it.
Okay, cool. Instead
Instead of speed.
so instead of speed, I want efficient.
Proficient in what save?
Con?
Okay. Always a good idea in the heat of the moment. Additionally, it comes. All right. So it is not a concentration spell. That's also good to know. Dex save. And it is at 16, you said your save is at?
No,
15. Okay, yeah, I see that. Herp. All right. It does succeed and takes half damage.
damn it.
So nice. That is. We'll call that 10. All right, but the ground is difficult terrain, so
Wait,
that's the thing.
Quinn, which one saved?
I just rolled for the hag,
Oh,
so I still have to roll for the other thing, which doesn't get advantage. And its dex is actually for bipedal plant. It's not bad. It's not bad. However, it does fail. All right. So essentially, from where this thing kind of arisen, you kind of shoot out your hand and make a upward wrenching motion as the already loose soil from where it dislodged itself bursts up and starts coating the area, pelting both the hag and this plant monstrosity with some of the debris. Good job.
I'm excited. I had a plan.
Hey, you did a thing.
That.
Is that your turn?
She says since moving sucks for me, then yes.
I'm having technical difficulties.
Okay, but that was a yes then.
Yes.
Okay. Morgrim.
Is bitch down there still glowing? Has nobody hit her?
Nobody has attacked her. And, well, this thing, erupting earth, doesn't take advantage of it. So, but yes, she is still glowing.
Okay. Fuck that bitch with magic.
All right. You've got your token you can bring out, so
Oh, I do. Okay.
which should have its own token actions for you.
Token. Very old chololo.
There you go.
There.
Okay.
Sweet.
So do you see in the upper corner where it says like first level strike, second or whatever strikes? If you click on the token, it should have the new things come up at the corner. All right.
That's fancy.
I treat my wives well, despite what they say
So-
about me.
Oh, sugar daddy. Yes.
So are you wanting me to use that instead?
Well, no, you already cast it. That's fine. That's good. And I'm just making for sure that I coded it in right, or that I did the right things, and it makes it easy for you, so you don't have to flip to other sheets as you want.
Yes, that is
So-
super nice.
All right, so you strike at it. It had advantage, not that the other dice worked well. So this thing, yeah, it dodges it.
I figured. All right. Well, that was my bonus. That's fun. Then with my action, I shall smack at the fucking plant monster.
Smack of the plant monster. And you smack of the plant monster for 6 points of damage.
You can smack at me for like that if you want to.
Ooh, later.
Any movement out of you?
No, I'm pretty good.
Okay. Roro, I would like you to make a Constitution save, please.
No.
All right, you can fail it. That's fine. You can just take the loss.
Shh. Hush your pretty lips. Is that all?
Yeah, that's definitely all.
Oh god.
This zombie that had just basically crawled out of this thing's asshole smells beyond death. So much so that it hits your delicate senses. And you fall over.
No. Gwen.
You are incapacitated.
Incapacitated. Nice.
Yes, because I don't imagine you have immunity to poison damage or condition.
This is what happens when you go into barns, people.
Oh yes, I'm sure.
So I can't do anything.
You are incapacitated until the end of your turn.
So I can't do anything.
No, you can do no things.
No things.
No things.
And no.
So many plans just completely thrown out. Yeah, an incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions. So, yep. Your turn is forfeit.
Fine. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. So that's the hag's turn now. That's not something that she quite likes. So, yeah, you know what? Scotty? She'll kind of claw her fingers at you and twist them around, that gnarled bony ass hands, as five bolts of energy come sailing at you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23 damage.
Oh, wow.
As these bolts of
Gee.
arcane energy just pelt the fuck into you.
Is that the magic missile?
Those are, in fact, magic missiles.
Good.
And currently doesn't feel the need to move anywhere. Things are going well for it. Alright, Gil's turn. Well, Gil's not too happy about any of this shit. So 5, 10, 15. Okay. Big planty boy. Yeah.
No, just
Okay. Start moving in here. Bane is still a thing. Oh. Yeah, no. Fuck it. This thing will get a swipe at him. But because of Bane, will miss. So he rolls up on into this bitch and is decidedly displeased with her life choices. Natural 20 and an 8 on the damage dice. So that's a thing. Apparently he's really pissed off that Scotty's just getting the shit kicked out of her by magic missiles. 16. So that's 20 damage for the first strike. 11 plus 7. What is her? Yep. That will hit for 12. Yeah. The momentum catches up with him, and he kind of slips on some of the rocks fall from beneath him. Rolling a 1, the Night Hag will use her reaction to slash the fuck out of Gil. Let's see, what is that as? Plus 7? As a... Oh, plus Bane. I'm both happy and sad that Bane is working so well right now. Saving people's asses.
For you.
Yeah, well, look, as the DM was like, oh, I can throw out some damage with these creatures. Oh yeah, of course Bane had to land on the two biggest things in this fight. Fuck my life.
Well, obviously, he knows
Yeah.
how to party.
And yeah, fuck it. I've got key. Let's rock this bitch. All right, calm the fuck down, Gil. Each of the 3 hits has rolled its maximum damage. It's fucking... Alright. So, that's evident. I could...
Gil is over this shit.
I should have taken it, I should have taken a picture of the, I should have taken it as soon as the crit hit for max damage, but no. Of course not that.
No, I'm not asking for evidence. I'm saying it is evidence that Gil is over this shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of this hag has roughed him up, and he saw the hit that happened to Scotty. Definitely 120% over the shit. The Darkling will attempt to stab Roro.
I'm on the ground. Don't do
You're
it.
not actually on the ground. You don't fall prone, but and double checking incapacitated, it's not like paralysis. You are just incapacitated is actually not such a horrible condition. If you were stunned or unconscious, that's terrible.
Now to imagine who you're talking about, it's Roro. He's like, no.
Oh, I know Roro's being over dramatic about it because you were worried about smelling horse poo. This is like a million times worse.
Yeah, I think he did that on purpose.
No, that's the creature. I didn't know you were going to have such a strong olfactory recepting device. However, it rolled a 4, so it fails to stab you in the throat. At the end of its turn, it continues to not save versus slow.
I love this one. He's so fun.
He's trying. He's just ankle biter.
I'm seeing it try to stab you in the throat. Might your boyfriend to intervene.
It might. Barring with the exit of the creature, of the thing it was slapping at, it will... Let's see. As a bonus action, it can... Yeah, so it's got... How many of these things? It just had 9, so... 9. So... Alright, this thing's bonus action. You, as you're engaged with this bulbous plant mass, you see another one of the corpses that's just kind of slack-jawed, staring at you, eyeless skull, kind of shiver and quake and then you see it get drawn within the tangled mass of this creature. And some of the ichor that had been spilling from it staunches up. Then it proceeds to slap at you with a vengeance. Your armor class is what? 19, you said? Alright, it gets a plus that. Alright. Yep, that's... Nope. Fucking Bane. Yep, no. This thing can't do jack shit. The zombie, however, yeah, why not? The zombie, the mindless thing that it is going to try and slap at you from where it is because it doesn't have tactics. And no, fuck that. You guys can't be. You guys, the only thing that can kill you is the hag, apparently. Scotty.
Sorry, whenever I contemplate using fire, so
We're training her.
Use all the fires. Burn this grove down.
Don't tell her that.
my
This is a good acceptable area for it just laying, so you're...
So, the hag. I read it enough times.
What did you say? I missed a lot of that.
I'm going after the hag, and I think I read it enough.
All right. Yeah, that's a single target, and it's not fire, so that's a thing for you. We'll go with that. Come on. Unlock. Unlock. There we go.
Quinn,
Yo.
I'm just checking something. Can you hear me okay right now?
I can hear you.
And can you hear me okay?
I can hear you as well.
Good. Test over.
We have succeeded the test. All right. The hag gets to try and dodge versus this. Also has Das Bane. Has advantage on the thing. And because of Bane, fucking Bane, it fails its save. I both love and hate myself right now. Just so you know. Alright, and that is 6 damage. Alright. It does not seem to be happy to have been pulsed by this radiant energy.
I'm okay with that.
Yay!
Currently, I'm
Currently you are...
not going to move.
Okay. Okay. With that, Morgrim, it is your turn.
What's going on with Roro? He's just
Roro was incapacitated for his turn.
so he's good now.
He's fine. He was fine at the end of his turn. Basically, it's just the smell was so terrible.
All right. Well,
Story of my life.
she'll
Suddenly
do
I'm
that
there.
on the both of these.
Bow. Okay. Let's put that up there. Saves. Alright. DC 15 dex on them both. Put that up
Con.
there. Sure. Even better. I think. Probably not. Alright. The monstrosity fails. The zombie fails. 8 damage to both of them. Zombie head. Okay. So that is your action.
That's the bonus.
Zebonas.
Missing.
Wow. That is...
Do you still have the bardic inspiration?
Pretty sure it's not gonna fix.
yeah, I can't fix a natural one. But...
I didn't think so, but you know.
we try. But Word of Radiance did 16 points of damage total, so that's good. We're happy with that, at least. Roro, can you give me a Constitution save, please?
Fuck me. Cross your fingers, everyone.
Hey!
You know what?
The smell is terrible. You threw up a little bit in your mouth, but
Oh no.
you're okay. You're okay. You shake it off. The anger that it made you gag overpowers your disgust.
Fabulous. You know what? I am going to make a very big decision here.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm going to drop concentration on slow and
It's not like it was doing much for him.
yeah. And I'm going to upcast Healing Spirit, starting with Scotty.
Why do I not have that as...
I think Persephone heard that when you made it. She looked over here like, "The fuck was that?"
That's valid. That is totally legit.
Yay!
So then Scotty gets the
Yep, Scotty, for first time interacting with it, gets 11 hit points back.
why am I... Where are you?
Um,
Never mind. Okay, and that was my bonus and action. Thunderwave this bitch.
Where? What? So that's the 15 foot. Okay. Needs to make a Constitution save. +1 to the roll. Roll to 16.
Are you kidding me?
But it's still half damage.
That's true. That's still something, I guess.
That is still something.
Can't be too angry.
I'm sure you can. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
hoping to block. But that's fine. It's fine. I have my heals out and everyone can not die.
Yeah, I mean, being the healer for the party is not a bad thing. This group kind of needs one. All right, are you moving at all?
No, stay there.
Okay. Hag. Okay. Well, that sucked. Yeah, we're going to tell the blue-haired freak to fuck the fuck off. And of course I need the book because I don't have that. And come on, there we go. First one, and up. Sure, we'll just do it like that then. Motherfucker. Okay. Pissed off that that this thing is in her face. She just kind of and raises her hands as the mist kind of coalesces around her and just starts kind of blowing off into both your and both Gil and Scotty's faces, and this brief wave of fatigue hits you before the two of you shake it off. And you can't really move anywhere, I don't think. No. Doesn't have that. Yeah, okay. No, it's a fucking thing. Good fucking work, Roro. Just gonna say that. Why? Because you pulled out the peacock at the right fucking time.
Oh, good. I really was trying. It was supposed to be in the last turn, but I got.
Well, yeah. I mean, you get in-capped. That's kind of what happens with that. But I will flat tell you, I'll take a step away and say if you hadn't have done that, Scotty would be out.
Oh, good. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Man, I should be getting so much more praise than this.
So Gil shakes that off and proceeds to try and murder the fuck out of this bitch. 17 is glancing, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7 for 3 damage. Okay, second strike. Will miss. Third will... again, glancing for another 3. And fuck it. Key point to Flurry of Blows. There we go. That's better. The crone is looking quite haggard, but is still on her feet. The Darkling, which is still active,
Or unsleepy.
will try and just jump up and take a slash at Roro. Well, stab. 18 plus 5. Yep, 4. 6 points of damage on Roro.
He will pay for this.
As it
Hey.
just kind of hops up and stabs you in the shoulder. I need you to make a Constitution save. Okay. It hurts, but you're laser focused.
I am so glad that the rules are getting a little bit better at least.
Hey, you're aside from failing that one con save, you've been doing all right.
That's true.
All right, the corpse creature. Yeah, we're gonna burn another one of those, and where's these? Splort. As it's shaking and writhing around, another half-rotted body comes free, and gets up to its feet. And it will start to attempt to slap Morgrim around.
Mm-hmm.
Is your armor class gonna
Armor or what?
is your armor class gonna lower for Roro?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that. Well, welcome to Understudies After Dark, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your stay. I know I
So
will.
I don't have to use suggestion to strip with Morgan.
Probably not. So that's 5, 11, 20, 20. 20 hits, correct?
Yes.
All right. Hey, look, it finally hit something. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So you take 19 points of damage. Sorry, 9 points of damage, and you need to make a con save for me. Nope. And you will take 16, 17, 18, 19, an additional 8 points of poison damage from its first strike. That was already
I want to have a resistance against poison.
you're a dwarf. That's why you only took 8 points
Ah.
and had your advantage save. Second strike will miss you. Sails wide. 14 plus 5, 19 minus 3. Nope. Nope. In the distance, you hear a kind of a bullhorn. That's not uncommon on sailing ships. Apparently. Alrighty. This is us on the 6. That's the corpse flower's turn. 2 zombie strikes. Coming to Morgrim. Actually, can it? Yeah, it'll start shambling down this way. Come on. Put in my numbers. There you go. Alright, so... First zombie will miss you. Second zombie gets a 21 because of flanking. So... plus 1, so 7 points of bashing damage from the other zombie. So, Scotty, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution save for me, please. You do have advantage, or not advantage, but you do have your proficiency modifier added into it.
So should I hit the perfect?
Yeah, just hit your normal thing, and then you'll add 3 to whatever the roll is, because it won't add your proficiency.
Add what?
Just hit your regular con save, and then we'll add 3. Okay. What are you doing? Roro. Tag Burb. As Scotty is starting her turn with this peacock on her shoulders.
It has to say upcast, right?
Yeah, because you had upcast it before. Alright, so this thing right behind you. It looks like you have this kind of this snowy headdress behind you. As the peacock's tail, this spectral peacock is kind of like defying gravity, anchored like on your shoulders, and its plumage is just splaying out behind you.
And it's just smirking at you and
Its head is its head is looking down at you, just.
It almost sounds like you.
Scotty has to resist the urge to kill it.
It's ephemeral. You can't kill it. You have to kill. You have to kill Roro to make it stop.
There's 12 hit points back for you, quick.
Going to 10.
I take my hit points with reluctance.
Okay, so plant thingy is getting closer. I'm going to try to throw something at it.
You're gonna throw something at the plant?
The bird or.
All right. 16 to hit. Well, seeing as how its armor class is 12, that's definitely a hit.
Yay! Scotty, shoot a dragon shoot you.
My calling in life, throwing fire at things.
It is Scotty's calling.
You always seem to do the best when you're throwing fire at shit. Alright, so that's your action. You got nothing bonus or move?
Nothing bonus, don't want.
Alright. Morgrim.
Yes.
Things are starting to pile up around you there, bro.
Yep. I think I would like to repeat.
Yeah, why not? Okay, we're gonna start with the Zomboys.
Don't forget your spiritual weapon.
He doesn't.
It's a bonus.
Let's see. Top Zomboy makes a save. Bottom one does not. So 9 damage. To that 8, 7. And the plant totally biffs his save. 4, 6, 5. All right. Bonus action?
Bonus action. Wait, why did my attacks? There we.
Slam on that hag. All right.
I thought somebody was gonna do the robot.
That will miss the hag. Just gonna put that out there. You do still have Roar's inspiration.
I know. Fact that
Gasp and excitement.
it's a D6.
He's a full on bard. I think it might be an 8 at this point.
What is the inspiration? Row.
I'm looking. I always forget. Mine still says deal.
D8.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, queen.
Let's see. That's 8 damage.
Morgan here. In
The-
fainting echoes. Morgan, here's our man. He can kill puppy here.
Who's that supposed to be inspiring for?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So the hag is staggering. Very much not healthy. Are you moving, Morgan?
Nope.
Roro.
Morgan, he's our we can do it thing. Fine. What? Okay, bonus action. I want to move him to go.
Okay, good. You know that you can move him.
I know that now.
I'll make you a more formal token for it later. Like so you go ahead and roll your.
Is it the same cast as Scotty's?
Yeah, because that's the slot that you cast that at.
Well, I never really know because if it changes the script. That so.
Okay.
And
Fucking
also-
bird.
Wow.
Meh! Well, fuck you too.
Whatever you can hear it saying fish.
He's guessing. He's guessing that it's saying something like that.
And for my action, I will try to give this a fail.
Yeah, it ducks out of the way. Man, this thing's being a trooper.
Dude, I hate him. Other than that is for me.
All right, the hag has little that it can do besides give it a shot. Stop being slow. There we go. C5. Motherfucker! Look at those ones! Look at those goddamn ones! Fucking look at them! So again, because of timely peacock, sleep doesn't hit anybody.
I am so glad I'm so annoying.
Oh, yeah. If you hadn't moved the peacock, that would have. Even with all those fucking ones, that would have been a gill down. Motherfucker. Alright, that's fine. This is fine. She can't get away. Oh, this is amazing. Alright. Oh, that's not... No, because I need to roll a 10. So, first attack misses, second attack hits, and... Go fuck yourself. As he just kind of fights off that wave of fatigue again, it's just like, you know what? Fucking quit it. Puts a hand on her shoulder and just takes the broadhead point of it and just starts pushing it through her. As the for people who understood what Slablada looked like, it may be tapered at first, but it widens out to a pretty ridiculous prong, and quickly this hag is sawed in half. And why not? Last attack will be on the corpse thing, which no, he's far too busy mutilating this corpse. All right. Yeah. Just kind of shrug that off and take a step closer in to give a little bit more of assistance. Darkling stabs at Roro. 18 plus 5 for 5 points of damage.
So did Gil kill the bitch?
Gil killed the bitch.
No.
So the Darkling stabbed Roro. Did you take your damage on that?
I'm sorry, but I didn't like that.
Did you take your damage, Roro?
No, I didn't hear what you had said.
You take 5 points of damage and need to make a con save.
Oh my god.
Do you have Warcaster?
I do?
I say, do you?
Unfortunately, I do not. The sound effect to me got so much better.
As it poofs in glitter.
Damn right, glitter.
It's like sequins. It's not like rainbow glitter. It's like snowy sparkle glitter. Like those like those specific fireworks at 4th of July that explode white and then have that at the end of it. As the thing kind of jumps and kind of stabs you in your forearm, Roro, and then just kind of takes an extra little hop up off your knee and just kind of like flat palms you in the face, and it breaks your concentration.
How dare you touch the royal thing?
It's not royal.
You know what, please? Take your royal ass somewhere else.
The corpse flower, as a bonus, will consume another one of its bodies. We'll get 15 hit points back. So that's And will... Yeah, it'll take 2 slaps at... It'll take 2 slaps at Gil and 1 at Morgrim. So we'll go with the 1 at Morgrim first. Did actually manage to hit you once, but we'll see what happens. Natural 1. So the two of you have got your reaction if you want to use it. I do! So, as it's flailing about it, seeming with a moment of disorientation, with the connection broken from its mistress, flails about wildly, opening itself up to... Motherfucker. Alright. Okay. Because that is just hilarious. Okay, so you deal 8 points of damage. And Gil hits a natural 20. And Max crits the thing. Because why the fuck wouldn't it? So that's 20 points. And it will take its other 2 strikes at Gil. This thing attacks at what? Plus 5? 17, yeah, no. Motherfucking Bane. Okay. So that was the corpses. That was the corpse flower. Now to the zombies. One is going after... No, they're both going to try and attack Morgrim. $21 plus whatever. For, what's that? 7 points of damage bashing to Morgrim. And the other one misses. Scotty, it is your turn.
I have to plant things again.
Throw more fire!
Things aren't catching on fire like I want to.
Not yet. He's got to dry it out first. Let's see, 7. That will definitely hit. 4, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay. Any other actions?
No.
All right. Morgrim. Okay, so we got 2 zomboys. Constitutions are at... It always weirds me out to see undead with positive constitution modifiers. Top one saves, bottom one does not. That is 16, and this one was 10. Okay. Corpse Flower makes it save. There you go. as As you take a staggering step back from getting flat palmed in the nose, Roro, you hear this as this glowing blade is shunted through its torso, and you see the emblazoned runes just kind of having this spectral fire lick off of it as it just and dies.
How did it die already? I have not hit this thing once.
You have hit it once.
Oh, sorry.
You dealt 8 points of damage to a creature that had 13 hit points.
No, that
Yeah.
was more.
This thing has been a fucking trooper. That being said, I need you both to make Constitution saves, please.
I'm kind of tired of you saying that.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. You're both fine as the stored luminescence bursts forth from this thing as the body turns to ash. You turn your faces away at the before it fully explodes outward, and you are not blinded.
Yay.
Morgrim, are you moving? Oh wait, you still have your action. Never mind. No wait, you did your action. Fuck it. Are you moving? Should stop doubting myself. I really should.
You really should.
I realize I'm muted. I'll just take a step there and I'm good.
All right, cool. Roro.
I'll just do my best first.
Eh, whatever order you want.
The great assistant. Get over here. Well,
You're breaking up a lot. I can't hear this. What?
that's for the better.
Oh God, you're bringing it out again.
Yeah, then the great distance skill can hear in a squawking.
Oh God damn it again. It's like, thank you, but oh my God, why? Just why?
And jump there.
Okay.
Finally.
Hey, there you go. What is elemental weapon? A D6?
Yes.
All right, roll an extra D6 because it is on fire.
Yeah.
9 points of damage to the zombie.
Can't
Let's.
complain. First time it's hit with the sword, so.
This combat, you killed one of the darklings with your sword. Alrighty, we got damage note says 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It rolled a natural 1 on its Constitution save. As you stab this thing through the brain, its head just kind of catches fire. It just and falls over and starts to cinder. All right, so that was the thing. We got big boy over here and zombie. All right, go ahead and roll your squawker.
My squawker.
Yep. 6. Hey, he's looking pretty good now. Get this thing off me. I'm fine. Get it off me.
Kill. He's a man. He can't do it. Fish probably can't.
If I could hold this bird, I would stuff you with him. Okay, so this is... Yeah, why not? We are going to... Let's play around a little bit more with Mist, coalesce that, and strike at Zomboy here. We need to hit and... Oh wait, no, that's a save. Never mind. It's got to save Dex. So that's... Does not save Dex. And that is 2 dice 8. Six points of damage, and that is enough. As the mist kind of forms around and a quick lance coalesces into a lance of radiant energy at the zombie, splitting it and having it crumple to the ground. And he will take his adjustment over there through the rubble. And you know what? He's going to get over here to hopefully... It's looming close to a point that he doesn't want it to be. All right, okay, that Darkling was the Darkling. Good. I'm glad I didn't do that. All right, cool. Corpse Flower decides it is not having a good time of this, and it will, bonus action, consume corpse. I need a calculator. All right, that's okay. That's a thing. It is going to shift over here. What is this? All right. It will take a shift over, and the tendrils wrap around the hag's body as it drags it into itself.
Oh, God. Scotty, put it on fire. Set it on fire. Set it on fire.
Scotty.
That was terrible.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is so sad. Such great damage for such a low attack roll. I'm so sorry. Anything else?
No, that's fine. Scotty was filled enough for one round.
Morgrim.
Okay. Is there anything against using spells in melee range?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Remember to get off.
Point blank shot. Kaplow! It is now. Yet it is now glowing.
Sweet. Didn't need it.
He's just right in one of the half disintegrated faces, brightening it up as the All Father's brand, the Shield Father's brand spins around, hammer crashing down onto one of the flower pods. Roro.
You're about to first jump, and then you haven't been touched with my goodness. Is I can't. But this is for Morgum. And Thunderwave.
Because why not?
Exactly. Go out with that bang.
Okay. Sure.
Sorry. You signed up for this.
I did. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Con 15. Rolled a 5. Bane has a 4. Yeah, no, it's not saving that shit. It takes 9 points of damage. And is blown back, what, 10 feet?
I think so. Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay. I was just next to that damn thing. 10, 20, 30, 40... Yeah, 45. I'll get right behind it. And we're going to try and kill this thing.
I do these things so I know Gil can make the decision first.
Sure. We'll say that, right? Alright, yeah. This thing is easy to hit. That's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that one misses. Alright. And Gil will spend a key point to patient defense this thing. All right. The corpse flower's turn. Let's see, that's...
No.
Yeah, well, too bad.
I think if we signed a petition, you'd not win.
You're assuming that this is any kind of democracy.
That is true.
As this thing shudders at the ingestion of the hag, the flowering pods kind of tremble and burst forward with this midnight crackling energy, just splattering around into the area as the pods explode. Everyone takes 16 points of force damage. Okay, and yeah, that's its turn. Scotty. she muted?
No. You already know our lady is so
Just
free.
no worries.
No, I'm apologizing for the look I got. Here, let's try something.
Okay. Yeah, just going to try to. But
Fire! Fire is always a good idea.
Burn it all down.
Oh, God. Oh. As this thing seems to have expended most of its energy with this eruption of dark force, you cast your bolt at it, and the flames seem to catch briefly, scarring its form. The empty crevices around the tendrilled base where it had consumed the remainder of its corpses for fuel of itself. The flames die out a little more quickly than you would have liked, and though blackened as a husk, it still moves. Morgrim.
Morgram shall do that on himself.
Okay.
And then bonus action.
Did you add the 12 I just rolled for you?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just.
You've got a squawking peacock. Just it's sitting on your shoulder, just kind of head lightly nuzzles your forehead.
Pat the.
Well, this wasn't what I expected of this whole journey, eh?
You don't have to cut yourself for help. It's okay, Morgan.
Anywho, yes. Shield Father stab.
Shieldfather's brand, as it as the weapon starts swirling around and around, picking up momentum. It rotates up to the top of this thing, stands point side down, and with all the all the weight that it should possess, but being a spectral thing has none, still goes slamming down through the top of this malformed entity. And you see that on the ground, right where the top of the impact happened, comes splitting down the spectral instrument, planting itself firmly in the soil beneath this thing, as the thing loses what little coherent power it had and begins to just start to rot and decay and fall away in chunks, leaving 3 or 4 oozing, dissolving things in its wake. Scotty knocked it down to 1 goddamn hit point.
One.
1.
What'd you say?
Oh.
That is insane.
1 damn hit point.
Alright.
And this the mist that was hanging thick along your feet dissipates somewhat, but still kind of remains. As you see the half... For having just been consumed, not moments before, the corpse of the hag looks almost entirely dissolved away. The only thing identifying the hag as a creature would be one gnarled hand grasped tightly around a familiar leather-like sack.
Well, I'm not touching it. Scotty, you taste it.
Scotty will do get the thing.
Give me a perception check real quick, if you would, please. Okay. So you do see the bag which the Darklings had stolen. Also beneath it, you seem to find also a ooze-covered, like, burlap sack. That seems a little malformed.
So there's a bag under the bag?
It seems to have been... It seems to have been hidden in one of the what were the fleshy bulbs of the monstrosity that you just killed.
Okay, she'll pick up that.
It is ooze covered and rotting and disgusting, but you have the bag.
So, pinching it between her fingers, she's just holding it at the extent of her arms.
All right. Well, that was terrible.
Scotty, she's a girl. She can do a fire twirl.
Did you just say fire squirrel?
Twirl. Twirl.
Whatever. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't know what the hell's... if we have a way out of where we're at. But we should probably get moving.
I'd like to rather spend the night in a barn than come back here.
Yeah. Barns aren't that bad. But rushing back the way you came, you see that this mist is starting to almost flows in a direction, which gives you the indication to where the shimmering area in which you came through, which definitely seems more erratic now, and it's losing cohesion.
Everybody run.
I'm assuming that everybody goes in, but, you know.
Yeah. I mean, kind of seems like go now or we're fucked, so...
All right. Everybody gives me athletics checks real quick.
Athletic? Oh, boy.
Come on, white girls in horror movies.
I can't roll well on a single skill. I'm good.
Oh, more girls. Okay, whatever, Gil. What the fuck, Gil? You know what? How about you run the other way? Maybe there's a back door.
Does a little flip through the air. No, all of you make it through the shimmering gate before it dissipates.
Look at that snug bitch face.
I'm not apologizing. But you find yourself back in the stables.
Yay.
Do they seem empty?
There is a low rolling mist, but otherwise it seems empty.
Ava, what?
Roll perception.
Perception.
Seems a little eerie, but you don't see anything.
Actually did well at a thing I'm supposed to do well at. Yeah.
Woo! None of you see anything out of the ordinary.
You don't see any traps.
You don't see any
Well-
traps.
Isn't that the point, to not see them?
We can see Cyrus just fine, thank you.
Yep.
Flares and hostile dragons.
What else is new? It doesn't affect us anymore.
Shouldn't you be kissing me because I saved you? And Gil?
Quite adorable.
Well, you did your job. Good work.
Is Scotty calling me adorable?
That was out of character. Don't even get wound up in that.
Blushes and jumps into a hug. Scotty thinks I'm adorable!
You're about to stab.
I don't think she's sated her bloodlust yet. You might want to watch yourself. So, I don't think she's satiated her bloodlust yet. You better watch yourself.
It's fine. I'll just heal myself. After her 1 point of damage.
Ah.
One kill.
You forget. Scotty's pretty vicious with her claws.
Oh no, I had not forgotten the scars of my chest say otherwise.
Yep, pretty much. So, you are back at the manor. You have the satchel. What are you doing?
Well, suppose we give this thing back.
I might need to heal him again because Scotty caught him on fire.
Just a little bit.
Might be an alright idea.
Gil remains quiet on the matter.
Scotty is angrily pouting.
It's okay, it's okay. I can things over. Just return to my post to let him finish his thing.
You quickly make your way back to Father Maloris's room, where he's pacing and has a small mace in his hands as you open the door, which he looks like he's ready to come strike out, sees that it's Scotty, and doesn't immediately lower his guard.
Maybe he should not lower the card.
Flares and dragon.
You did set him on fire. He's a little on edge.
Next time I'll do it perfect.
It's okay, it's okay. We brought your satchel back. Scotty, smile.
Flares.
Oh my, that's like a smile with your eyes if you toast your head upside down.
Scotty will slam the slimy, gross bag into Burrow's chest so that he can get open.
He's gonna cringe, but take it by the least amount of fabric that he possibly could touch, and holds it out for the man.
Maloris's guard kind of drops a little bit before he grabs it. He doesn't even care that the thing is covered with some utterly foul-smelling ichor, and it kind of checks in and is like, There's not much left in here. I hope it'll be enough to save him. Without another word, he'll go and return to his ritual.
Question is that is there any kind of spell we could use to help whatever he's actually trying to do?
Is there?
Is there?
Is there something you'd like to try?
Well, I'm just wondering if something like cure wounds or something like that. Magic.
You do not know what afflicts this man.
That's what I thought. Counter spell. Come on. Give me something.
Well, counterspell would only work on a spell being actively cast.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, so like anytime that hag was casting her magic missile.
Oh.
You know, just as a non-pointed example.
Yeah.
So Gil will kind of drift back out of the room, kind of lean up against the wall. It's like, do we think that there's going to be more of them?
Well, it's probably worthwhile around. I'm sure there is.
So it seems like we may have killed off their... So they must have all disappeared, right?
I mean, we might have killed them all. I hope we killed them all.
That's the optic.
Yeah. So what'd you pick up there?
What?
Well, what's in the bag?
The shrugs. Gotti will open the bag.
Okay. Handy freaking thing here. Haha. More to my reference guide to do. Yeah. So what I am going to have you do.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
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 There are 4 objects within this bag. And each of you are going to roll once.
Yay!
So who wants to begin this?
Me.
No one? No one at all?
Excited.
Gwen!
Right. Okay, fine, Panda. You can start by rolling me percentiles. How about that?
You know what? What's the percentile again?
D100.
Cool.
39.
Take that to 39.
Okay, a 39.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. If these are anything like 3.5 rolls, some of them you want as low as possible.
I'll never tell.
But
All right. Now roll percentiles again. Okay. So basically you open this satchel, and as this sack, and as you're opening it, it kind of just it kind of oozes apart. There's a lot of gunk. There's a lot of goop in here, and you know, as it kind of everyone around just kind of is like fumbling for things. What Roro pulls out of the muck, and he has to wipe off the sludge. but he pulls out what looks to be a silver box lighter. A silver lighter. Which is carved in. It looks to be having a pattern of vines wrapped around what look to be precious stones. The lighter is made out of silver, and this is the carved engravings on it. Let's see here. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d6. All right, then. As you kind of like wiped this thing off, it's essentially a carved Zippo lighter by its function. And you kind of open it, and you're used to fancy stuff like this. It looks with a little bit of cleaning, some fresh oil, maybe some just replacing some of the minor parts that have been soaked through. Looks like it could be functional.
Oh, lighter. Might interest Scotty more. Look, Scotty, mechanics that make fire. Your relative.
Really, Roro?
Oh, I'm gonna laugh if she eviscerates you. Who's next?
Me.
All right, go ahead, Fluff.
I'm offended right now.
That's dir percentiles. 64 percentiles again for me, please. 44. Some of the roll 3d6 for me. Some of the glint, the glint is the first thing that that catches your eyes as you're, raking your hands through there, and you pull up and wipe. It looks, you're a dwarf, you know these things. This it's a red garnet. And it's attached to something. As you pull it up and kind of wipe it away, it seems to be it kind of looks it kind of looks like some kind of serpent with its eyes of red garnet. And as you're kind of looking this thing over briefly here, it kind of looks a little bit like a sea serpent, much like this tattooed around Gil's arm. And it's, as you're shaking the rest of the grime off it, you see the tines on it. It is a comb made out of gold with red garnets set for their eyes, and a serpentine dragon in a form.
Nuts.
Scotty. Percentiles, please. $51. Percentiles again, please. 50. 2d6.
What?
And 50, 51. Consistency for you there. All right. What? Whereas Morgrim went for the small shining, the small glinting gemstone, you almost see a shadow as you're looking through the muck. You see almost a shadow move within the pile, and you kind of take a step back. Your hand instinctively kind of having the small curls of flame from underneath your fingernails just kind of lick up there instinctively before those flames that kind of curl up seem to reflect off of the pile, and you kind of tentatively reach in and pull forth what looks to be to look forward and see that there's a very grime-covered face staring back at you, and for a brief moment, it takes you aback before you realize it's your own, and you kind of shifting back, it shifts away, and you pull forth a very with cracked glass, but it is a handheld mirror that seems to be framed thickly in gold and carved with what look to be carved to look to be holding this mirror in what seems to be a rose bush, where you see the individual leaves are carved into it, and you can see some of the bloomed roses dotting this mirror, this handheld mirror that has a frame the size of a small saucer and a carved handle.
Whoever wants to trade.
The glass is very cracked, but is intact. Otherwise.
Okay.
And for the last piece, Bidibida. Yeah, that's fine. Apparently, you guys got all the good shit. It's fine. It's fine.
I got a lighter.
Got a beard comb.
I mean, you sanitize the fuck out of that, and it's a good comb.
On you. So I'm very interested if Scotty will trade. What did he go get?
I am.
Tell me.
Out of the rest of the sludge, he kind of pulls out a pair of slippers. They are pretty ruined, but they look like. And again, this is kind of like Roro's frou-frou sense that at one point these probably were a very nice pair of black velvet slippers. The only thing not quite ruined on them is the intricate belt, silver buckles on them that seem to have a decorative leaf patterning to them. But these things are stained. The padding in them is kind of rotted. These are kind of ruined.
We can pawn the silver. It's fine.
Okay, what in the hell? Honestly, this turned out better than I expected. I was thinking there was probably going to be skulls in here.
Roro was gonna take a side step towards Scotty. Scotty,
Yes, Roro.
what is that magnificent thing?
Here, Roro.
you want a lighter? He'll hold it up and kind of flick it on a couple of times.
He opens it, he flicks it. With all the gunk still in there, it doesn't even spark.
I'm sure it will light up too. Do you want it?
Scotty will smirk at the elf, finding this very amusing.
Roro? Roro and Morgrim, actually. Give me... We'll say intelligence checks.
I realize this is my work stat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good enough. Yeah. Hey, these are some nice looking gems in that comb there. That's nice. He likes that. He likes that quite good.
I do.
Yeah. Let's see here. Scotty, I'm checking something real quick here. Okay. So as you're taking a kind of a closer look at all of this stuff, and you, of course, very keenly looking at all this, Roro, you know that you've definitely got something here.
The lighter or the mirror?
Just looking at the objects pulled. I mean, the slippers are ruined, but if they were in good condition, you could probably get like 80 gold for these, as well crafted as they likely were at some point.
Or comfortable feet.
Or comfortable feet, but then again, you'd have to find a way of just degunking them and kind of reupholstering them a little bit. I mean, like, the velvet is been soaked through with sludge. Like, it would take... It's almost a loss unless you have some brilliant idea.
Hey, Morgan, do you have it?
Yes.
Mending won't fix what's wrong with the slippers.
When I was, aside from, like, slippers, the rest of the shit could probably be cleaned up pretty good if anybody here happens to do prestidigitation.
With that being mentioned, Scotty just like, no, between with prestidigitation, you could probably get those slippers back to serviceable condition. Because there's no tears in it. It's just it's stained, it's half rotted, but someone with prestidigitation could restore those slippers now that it's been mentioned. Morgrim can fix the handheld mirror with his mending cantrip.
Yay! Man, it keeps getting hotter and hotter.
And again, Prez could, just completely clean off everything that is here, but
unfortunately, Scotty doesn't housewife.
She doesn't housewife. Which really, what was Isrod doing? Not teaching her how to housewife.
I know, such a loss.
Like, prestidigitation is almost mandatory, I would think.
You gotta teach them clean the house and then bend over.
I think bards can learn Prez. Do you have Prez, Roro?
No,
He's a bad bard.
I am a bad bard.
Morgan will have to spank him later. No. For what it's worth, though, Gil will kind of take a couple of swipes over and summon water to wash away the gunk that's on these things. Granted, he also makes a soaking mess of the floor, but he seems less concerned about that.
Not our house.
Yeah, it's pretty much his thought. It's like, whatever. There's already this half-congealed rotting, festering ooze on the floor. Fuck it. The water's just going to run some of it away. Whatever. But in grand total, with Roro's noble senses, that lighter could, again, little bits to replace some of the base components, which doesn't cost a whole lot. You could probably get 600 gold for the lighter. 600 gold for the hand mirror. And that glorious comb that Morgrim has could probably easily fetch 1,200 gold.
So Roro's going to sneakily slide the mirror into his bag and pat it gently and hide it more behind him.
Assuming that Morgrim has already fixed it. Otherwise, you still have a cracked mirror.
Oh, I kind of assumed he did.
And
Roro.
No.
You're trying to sneak. No. Let's be fair about this. Roro, sleight of hand.
Oh gosh. This guy don't see no shit.
So, what's everyone's passive perception?
higher than that.
Yeah, you have two people who are high wisdom. Scotty, what's your passive? 14? Well, that's the number to beat. You can see.
What? Someone's gonna try this.
Well, you see, here's the thing. Scotty figures she almost missed it. However, what she did see was just as he's kind of casually looking over this mirror. You didn't quite see the. You might have missed it, but you kind of saw Roro's eyes widen a little bit as if he was realizing something, which kind of tipped you off a little bit as he was starting to just kind of slide the mirror towards his pack.
Roro.
Yeah, Scotty.
Unless you want to walk, you have to pay for a bird across the desert too.
Uh-huh.
The mirror will pay for your bird.
But it's so pretty.
Rolls eyes.
The lighter will pay for everyone's bird.
No, it won't.
How much was the bird again? I forgot.
Thought we needed like 5 together or something.
That was 100 gold a person.
There you go.
What?
It was 100 gold per passenger for the bird.
So we sell the light. We clean up the lighter a little bit, which will be like super cheap. We can just do a little tiny bit and give a little bit to get even more money. And this one little tiny, not as pretty lighter will take us all, including our new buddy Morgrim, to the depth. And then the comb could help Morgrim too, honestly. But anyways, the comb could be saved for later, and we could pawn it off if we really need to. The mirror is not worth anything.
Are you sure you think the mirror is pretty, or is it the reflection?
He's just gonna smile. Are you saying that I'm pretty?
She will huff
Check your deception, Roro.
Oh. One of my best stats, bitch.
So, you all can roll your insights. Versus bullshit.
You know,
Guess.
where you go? You sit in your corner.
It's like we're rolling with advantage almost. Oh my god. So, yeah, Morgrim had a +7. Scotty had a +4. She barely made hers. Gil's got a +8 insight and rolled a 19. Everybody's wise to the bullshit of this thing is the mirror's worth nothing. Bullshit. For one, it's made practically out of solid gold and crystal.
We'll just save the mirror for emergency pawning.
And in order to keep it from getting broken, we'll pawn it now.
Or we don't.
Gil
I
will
mean-
stare at Gil as if, like, help me with this child.
I mean, in the event that it getting broken is why you don't want to take it along. I can fix it if that were to happen.
Glares at Dwarf.
Steps towards dwarf. Orcam likes pretty things, and he has a great eye, obviously.
Obviously.
Oh god, you definitely deserve to just get spanked.
Is that an offer, Daddy? Fish cakes?
You know, I don't think I've murdered near enough tonight, Roro. Watch yourself.
Why do you have to? Why do you have to pawn off all the pretty things?
Because, Roro.
Well, we need money.
And seeing as this went so well, I don't think we're gonna get paid much.
Did go pretty good, didn't it?
Stares at Elf.
There was a reward for returning it.
Yeah, if I remember, if he considers this to have been stolen, which I think he's probably going to, we still earn 200 for this.
And 200 covers 2 of us. And
Which-
we still have our second job to go to.
Scotty sighs a defeat. She is tired of this argument.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Because we didn't keep it safe, even if we do win this guy's deed back or whatever, we're still going to be 100 short. So which means we're going to have to sell something.
The lighter.
Unless we come to a decision about that, it would almost make more sense to either find a way to make up 100 or sell it all so that no one, we have and split it evenly amongst us. Because
Scotty's not in agreement.
we all put in the work, we all deserve something from this. So either we sell none of it, or we sell all of it. And we need 100 gold. Because we're already wasting 2 days here on what I'm to understand is a tight schedule.
I guess technically there's no real survival need for something prettier than me.
Did he just take his defeat by fluffing his own ego?
Yeah.
Is this what
It's okay, Gil. That actually happened.
I need a drink.
Well, I mean, if we sell them all, then that's like 600 each. Not a bad haul.
Considering we rolled into town with 20 in our pockets, yeah, I'd say that's a good thing.
Roro will defeatingly hold the mirror to Morgan to fix. Just don't let me see it again. It's gonna be too hard.
So what is that? Yeah, so that's 600 a pop.
Well, that's what said. 1,200 for the comb.
Yeah.
600 for each of the other things, and then the shoes are pretty much worthless unless you take time with them.
Yeah, Gil's got no way of fixing the broke that is those shoes.
I mean, we could hang on to them in the event that we can pretty them up later and try and pawn them.
It might be worth hanging on to just in case you can, because I mean, if you can squeeze that last little bit of money out of.
Convince somebody to cast something to make them really nice and new again.
Yeah, why not talk to that mage that you visited the house of earlier? You two seem to get along well.
I'd rather drown myself.
We can make that work.
I'm sure you could. So I'm going to assume the no.
I mean, where I've been staying, there's a few of the magey types there. They might be able to look them over.
Why doesn't our mage know how to look it over?
Where's in fiery angry dragon?
I'm staying out of that one.
Gil, did I just see you?
Gil's not saying a thing because he knows who he's sleeping next to tonight.
Gil, did I see you like use a water spell? You know, like make water right now.
Yeah.
Cool her off.
I'm gonna look the other way, and if you start bleeding, I know nothing about it.
Scotty will huff and move away from the group.
Alright, you know what? I'll make you a deal, Roro.
Is it a deal that's only going to benefit you and Scotty?
Eh. 600 gold. That's our take for each of us on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. I will spot you the extra coin that you can pay me back later for the griffin. All right? But you don't get any of this. You don't get any of the coin on this, but you can keep the mirror. 600, that can be your share of the loot. You just don't get any coin from it. The rest of us get money. If it's really that important to you.
I've already agreed to pot it off, Gilfin.
All right, well, fuck me for trying to be nice to you.
Bye, Scotty, apparently.
Look, I'm just... Scotty's so done. But that's...
I was thinking kind of the same thing. If he... To me, is worth 6. That's what he was going to get. If he wants to keep it, keep it. We're going to get more money for these jobs anyway.
If we do well. If we actually complete this other one that we've got lined up, yeah, we'll be fine. But yeah, take it or leave it, Roro. You can keep a hold of the mirror for your share of the loot. I'll spot you the money, and then you pay me back for it.
Consider it done.
All right.
Well, I think that about does it for us for the day. So, could use a fucking drink.
Yeah, but we still need to get paid for what we did do.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, but that's on the way back to drink.
Hold on. Gil will open the door to the bedroom. He's like, "Hey, are you good here? Are you done?" As the haggard-looking old priest kind of looks up, just looks a little put out, but just he's had a long day himself. Just yes, my friend is stable. He's a lot weaker than he should be, but he will start to make a recovery, I think. Here, take this note back to take the note back to the Trium, and they will give you your coin. Now just be away with you. I still need to tend to him. Yeah, cool. Thanks. Closes the door on him.
Gil, then where did you learn your customer service skill?
I've had a long day, Roro.
How about we just go?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Gil will go to collect the dragon. As the group of you begin to move your way back to, I would imagine the such and such, at least to recover for the night, where I would guess Morgrim is heading back to Monty's Hall.
I mean, unless something else comes up.
Well, I mean, are you staying to have a drink or two, or going back to sleep?
I was planning to get a drink or two.
Okay, so drinks at the such and such, then sleep. And for what it's worth, the slippers will be left in Morgrim's care, because he had mentioned he might know someone who could fix them up. So in that event, they'll be left with you for the time being.
Okay.
But yes, drinks and a well-earned sleep for our party. And we will pick it up there next time with whatever you decide to do in the morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Good fight. Solid proof that a first goddamn level spell can still turn the tides in 5th edition. Motherfuckers. And peacocks are annoying but good friends.
They're amazing. And you love it.
Yeah. We'll see you all later. Hopefully I'll find the will to stream tomorrow. But in case then, see you next Monday. Later.